Greetings, programs! It is I, the CPU-001, and welcome back to Trails in the Sky. And we are here at the Leiston Fortress to confront the army about a suspicious-looking photograph that Dorothy, of all people, took. Yes, suspicious photo which... Well, let's just say there's a shadow in the photo that looks suspiciously like the airship that kidnapped the professor. So we are concerned. Nope, go away, you little monster. Ooh, what are you? Okay, a couple more screens. Right, here we go, Leiston Fortress. Ooh, wow, that's a big drawbridge. Okay. Wow, check out the size of this base. Got to be several times as big as the Hacken Gate, don't you think? Yeah, you may be right. It was apparently the primary base of counter-offensive in the war 10 years ago. Oh, okay. That's pretty impressive. Well, let's go inside and see if we can talk to whoever's in charge. Huh? What is it? Nothing, it's just that you're not acting like your usual timid self. You're starting around me calling me the dad. Oh, come on, it's not like I'm not nervous. But after General Morgan, how bad can it be? I guess you're right. I wonder if he's still at the Hacken Gate. Of course he's not at the Hacken Gate, he's gonna be here! Recording, no photography allowed on military property. Okay. Whatever you say. Huh? There's no one here. That's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper outside at least. Identify yourselves. Where'd that come from? Probably a speaker. This is the Leiston Fortress, HQ of the Liberal Royal Armed Forces. This place is off-limit to civilians. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave. They sound polite, but yeah, I think they're just being extra cautious. Can you two hear me? Sorry, we're not civilians. We're from the Bracer Guild. We're here to discuss the matter of Central Lab being attacked. Could we please speak with the individual in charge? Are you actually bracers then? If you don't believe us, you can expect our emblems. You can see them, right? Indeed, you appear to be genuine articles. However, I regret to inform you that the CEO of this base is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day? No, commanding officer. That sounds pretty sloppy. In that case, anyone from the intelligence division will be fine. I have information that may go to either Colonel Richard or Captain Amnesia. Very well, wait there. It's like pulling teeth at these guys. Yeah, I was expecting security to be quite this tight here. Oh, wow. Oh, someone's here at least. And who steps out? Oh. Hi. Major Sid. Sid, really? Sid? What is it with these sorts of games and the name Sid? What is it? Sid. Everyone's called Sid. There's at least one Sid everywhere. Please forgive me for making you wait. I am Major Sid, garrison of the Leiston Fortress. I am Estella Bright of the Bracer Guild, and I am Joshua Bright, also of the Bracer Guild. Bright. Is something wrong? Nothing, pardon me. On to business. You mentioned the attack on the Central Lab? I am very sorry, but no one from the Intelligence Division is currently here. If you have a message, I can deliver it for you. That could be a problem. Okay, time to shake things up. Got the people who attacked the lab. We confirmed the whereabouts of Professor Russell. We have a lead on the airship tied to the crime. Yeah. And here we found a lead on the airship that took away the professor. You what? What? You do? Why do you look so surprised, Major? It's nothing. We've been searching for it too. So, what lead is it anyway? Take a look at this. Hands over Dorothy's photo. This is Leiston Fortress, isn't it? How did you get this picture? No need to get worked up. Look at the top right corner of that picture. Let's see. What the? It's obviously not the silhouette of a military patrol ship, isn't it? And it's the spitting image of the airship that took away the professor. Indeed, this is a grave matter. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll send the report to the intelligence division straight away. Huh? Hey, wait a minute. Is that it? Is what it? I mean, don't you think this is weird? Why would the suspect ship be hanging around here? It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid that it's entirely my fault. We have been aggressively searching along the border, so security wasn't as tight at home as it should have been then. And if this airship fled to the north, it's possible that this whole matter may have been plotted by the Empire. Really? I'd like to know just one thing. Where exactly are all the intelligence personnel right now? That's classified. I'm sorry, I can't say anymore. Wow, it's the official spokesperson for the army. Bye. Okay, now, maybe it's just me, but don't you think that's all kind of smells a little funny? I know. But without any kind of concrete evidence, pursuing this lead, it won't do us any good. Yeah. Huh? What the? What? Why did it stop short? What? Did that phenomenon start up again? Joshua, that's... Yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed. It seems I've let you see us at our worst. It looks like the gate mechanism isn't in the best of conditions. Indeed, it's a real problem. Maybe you could get some folks from Central Lab out to repair it. I'll bet someone like Professor Russell could have good news. Could have it good as new in no time flat. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. You two maintain posts here until it's back in working order. Be sure to keep away careless civilians away. Sir, yes sir. Understood, sir. That said, you two can be on your way. I'll be certain to take this photograph to intelligence. Now, if you'll pardon me. Well, that's fantastic. You heard the man, this area's off limits. Be on your way. Great. Why do I feel like we've just had the official fob off? Somehow I find it hard to believe a word that guy said. Especially if that little malfunction we just saw is what I think it is. Yes, it's probably that some same phenomenon. Which would mean the professor's being held prisoner inside. Shh, Stella. This isn't the place to be discussing that. Oh, okay. For now, let's get back to Zeus and see what Kaliki has to say. If we had a chance, we can call the lab chief. Aha! I can't believe that Professor Russell is at the Leeston Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Yes, Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of the orbital power and the gates. These two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always had excellent relations. And now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they took the Royal Guardsmen. Then itself is a clue. Oh, well, that would mean business with the Royal Guardsmen is unrelated. The Royal Guardsmen are behind the whole thing. The Royal Guardsmen are being set up. Business with the Royal Guardsmen is unrelated. The Royal Guardsmen are being set up? My thoughts exactly. This may be some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. This is unpleasant to think about. But how could the professor get caught up in something like this? Sounds like you found a lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals. Hagat. Good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird waking up in a strange place after being put to bed by some baby. Oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, alright? Are you sure you're okay with moving around so much? Yeah, sleeping so damn much didn't give me any more options than to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. You should probably get some more rest. You just got the poison out of your system and the doctor said... I said, I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not as rough as someone like me. Alright, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything until I'm back to normal. That cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. Even the mighty I got is no match for Tita. I guess it's hard to say no to someone who keeps a constant vigil over you and nurses you back to health. Shut up. Getting back to the point, it looks like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me on the details? Sure. That explains all the signs that point to Professor Russell being held captive in Leeston Fortress. I can't believe Grandpa's in there. I wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were army types either. And suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. Let's say we go settle our debts right now. Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Leeston Fortress. We'll burst the professor out and never know what hit him. Okay. Like settling everything in one big stroke. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to national military. Article 3 of the Guild Code braces a non-involvement in military or political matters. Bracer will recognize national sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. Or to put it more simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about this, our hands are tied. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, no way, that doesn't make sense. You mean we could witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or a politician, we just have to pretend we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code says, braces and their duty to the people. Braces and their duty to the people. In the event of unjust implementation of citizens in unjust imperilment of citizens, the bracer's sworn duty is to bear the responsibility for the citizens' safety. Do you understand the significance of this? I see. The professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian whom we're sworn to protect. So then, the rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we are obliged to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Will you help us? Stupid question. Factory needs him. Hell, all of Royal needs him. Go and get him. Mr. Murdoch, thank you. No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me. And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Bracer Agat, Estelle, and Joshua, you are hereby ordered to proceed to Leeston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not above board, as you may be accustomed to, but it's a request of the Bracer Guild nevertheless. Now you're talking. Acknowledged. Bring it on. Yeah, for doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. Leeston Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into. It's true. It's easy to say we're gonna do it, but putting it into practice is gonna take some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, the security there is nigh unto perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible since it's monitored by the network of orbital sensors. Figured as much. And frontal assault would be tantamount to suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch. You know that orange airship that goes to Leeston Fortress? Yes, the Lisbons. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment of the fort to make sure it's performing properly. Is there any way we can sneak into the fortress on it? Oh, all the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to just sneak away. How about stowing away in the cargo? No good. Each container is screened with biosensor and for living creatures, and they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. They can even pick up one little mouse in a huge mass of stuff. Damn. Oh! What is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invitation. From when I was showing you around? Let me think. Aha! Well, we were helping with the experiments, the new type of organ, right? Yeah! It produced a force field that can disrupt the biosensor. They've already tested it. It works, so everything will be fine. What, really? I had no idea the professor had made anything like that. Where's the device then? I guess it must be right where he left it, in his laboratory. We have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve the device. In the meantime, I'll collect whatever data I can from Leeston Fortress. Got it, thanks. Leave the arrangements of the delivery via the Liverpool to you, Mr. Murdoch. Alright. I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. Plan activated. Right, okay. Over to the workshop. Hopefully that device is still there. Ha! Yeah. Okay. Hopefully it's still here. Now, where is that thing? It's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe it's in the corner of the lab, the second floor archive. That's where Grandpa usually tosses stuff. He's not at his old engines. Eccentrical coop. But whatever. Let's go find the damn thing. Okay. This way, isn't it? Ooh. Upstairs. Upstairs. Ah! There you are! Found it! That's the organ that was in our experiment, alright? So, can we use it? I think so. If everything performs to spec, then it'll keep the biosensor working, right? Detector jammer. Alright, back to the guild then. Yuki's probably finished collecting intel from the fort in the lab by now. Now, question. Do I have to equip that on anybody? No, jammer detector, it's just an item. Cool. Okay. Right. Let's get back to the guild. Quick, sharp. There we go. We're back, Kaliki. We have the device. I have also finished my preparations. Now, what I'm about to show you is not to be spoken of to anyone else. Fortress map. Where did she get that? Huh. Well, would you look at that? These are the schematics for Lista Fortress. It's so big. And Grandpa's in there somewhere? Isn't the layout of the fort military secret? How'd the guild get their hands on it? Yeah, this is ways of obtaining information. It is best that you not know how. The Basic Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear, and you do well to remember that. Okay. I don't think I need to remind you that this is an extremely unique case. Relations between the army and the guild have traditionally been excellent and liberal, even relative to other surrounding nations. It's absolutely crucial that we not cause any ill will. The guild can ill afford hostiles with the army. Do I make myself clear, I guess? Yeah, I guess. But if I see the man in black clothes, they're going to have a hot day with the business end of my sword. Soldiers or not, I'm not looking for them. I've been looking for them so long now that I think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their arses. Do what you must. I just ask that you take no lives. Stella and Joshua, legally, I should not entrust a task like this to junior bracers. Whoa, wait a second. I didn't like what you're driving at. We've already part of this. Please allow us to see this through to the end. I thought you might say that, and I don't intend to stand in your way. But it must be said that you answered Aziz. As such, if worst comes to worst, I would accept full responsibility for actions. You needn't worry. I'm sorry we caused you so much trouble for you. Now then, Tita. Since you're not a bracer, I have no authority over you. But are you truly set on your course? Yes, ma'am, I am. Is that alright? What do you mean? Anyone who knows how to operate the device. So I'm going to go with you. What? Well, it's a very complicated ornament. I'm sorry. I didn't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too. You gotta be shitting me. Listen, Pipsqueak, I ain't hearing this crap. What the hell are we supposed to do with a kid on a mission this dangerous, huh? You need me to operate the device. Forget that idea. We'll find another way to sneak in. Alright, enough. Lighten up. Are you so damn stubborn? You want to run that by me again? Tita's ready, and she said she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. That improves our chances of getting the professor out safely. I want to know why you're so against it now of all the time. Have you ever thought about her being a civilian and a kid besides? And you're okay with putting her in danger? I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers, that's our job. You sure took big for a rookie. What does experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only ones who feel that some people are worth protecting. Isn't supporting the ideal what we're supposed to do be all about? Stella, Joshua, I'm sorry that make you so mad. My grandpa's everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay. So I'm going to be everything I can to make sure he is. Besides, you helped me when I needed it. So let me do the same for Stella and Joshua, and you. I swear that I'll be good and follow your orders. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, sweetie. I didn't realize you put so much thought into this. He'll buy it. If you really want to help us that badly without getting in our way, then follow orders and stay here. You got it? Yeah. But we really don't have any other way to get in there. I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can think of a few thousand things I'd rather do. But I'll let it slide this once. Thank you, Agat. You got no reason to thank me. You fall behind, you get left behind. Just so you know. Alright. I swear one of these days, by the goddess, you're a jerk. Can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying? Settle down, Stella. He's just the type to speak colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's a defense mechanism. Both of you shut it. Now I trust that the matter is settled. Lisbon will soon be ready for a set-off. When you're ready, please proceed to the airfield. Will do. Eagerly take care of it for us. Have appreciated a response lined up should they decide to question us. Adios, keep you. Please be safe. Oh my goodness, things are getting a little complicated. So, I'm going to wrap this episode up here, folks. I hope you are enjoying as always. And in the next episode, we're going to go try rescue the professor. Yay! Anyway, I'll see you all again in the next episode. This is the CPU 001 signing out. Have a good day. Bye.